Now, this is just my honest opinion. Somebody else may have had a different experience, but for me, Royal Caribbean / Celebrities gift card gift certificate program is utter and complete trash. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Dawn, aka Travel with D Love, and I am an avid traveler, predominantly solo traveler. I am an ambivert, so sometimes I like to be bothered with people, sometimes I don't. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is because this is my second time having issues with getting these gift certificate, gift cards, whatever you want to call them, applied with the royal family. So the first time I had issues, it was with a celebrity. Now, if you've ever applied these or whatever, you know the situation is different from, say, for instance, like a Carnival or Virgin or other cruise lines that just have regular gift cards. Like you get your gift card and apply it immediately, it goes off your balance or whatever. Like you can pay your deposit with it, whatever. Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, I don't think they like you to use gift certificates or gift cards because their process is just utter and complete. It's just a disaster. So I like my coin. So if I can get a discount anywhere, I'm going to get a discount. I'm going to take that discount, especially in this day and age, in this economy. I want all of my coin. I want every discount I can get. Okay. So if you use like AARP, you get, say for instance, a $500 gift card for Royal or Celebrity. It's only like $450 or something like that. So that's $50 off. That adds up. If you get $1,000, that's a whole $100. That's, what I mean? That could go towards an excursion, something, you know what I mean? That right there is a savings to me, and I'm going to get every penny that I can get saved. So the problem is they are called gift certificates. It's not a card where you can apply it directly to your reservation. You have to mail it to their email address and they apply it for you. And you cannot use it for your deposit. So you got to pay your deposit out of pocket, like a regular deposit with your credit card or whatever. Pay your deposit, and then you can use the gift certificates to pay off your balance. That's it. You can't use them to buy anything else. You can only use it to pay off your balance. You can't use it to buy anything. So anyway, Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, you have to email that email address, and it takes 7 to 10 business days. And I mean business days, not days. 7 to 10 business days for them to apply the amount to your reservation. Okay. Now, the first time that I did it with Celebrity, this was a couple of years ago, because I had a cruise for my birthday with Celebrity Beyond. So I, of course, had, gift cards for that. Bought some gift cards for that one. And I got it applied way in advance. Now, come to find out, the lady that was working with me or whatever, that worked, the reservation specialist, whatever you want to call those people, she went somewhere else in the company. Like, she worked for Celebrity, but now she's working for Royal Caribbean and stuff like that. So my stuff got caught up in the system, and I'm like, it's time for my cruise to be paid off. It's like the payoff date months later, and the stuff still hadn't been replied. I'm like, what's going on here? So I had to go to the resolutions and go through all that rigmarole because they dropped the ball. So that was the first time. This time it's kind of similar. Okay, I submitted a couple of weeks ago, still had not applied, and the payoff date is today. So I'm like, what is going on here? Now, I originally called this past Friday because it hadn't been applied. So they were like, okay, your reservation, the last day to pay it off is on the 19th, which is today. So, just call us back on the 19th and, we'll see what's up or whatever. But she wanted me to pay an additional, like, amount. I'm not going to say the amount, but it's a high amount because it's Royal Caribbean. It's a high amount. She wanted me to pay that amount, and then she talking about when the gift certificates come in, they'll just refund me my money. No, I wasn't doing that. I'm like, I already got this amount out there. That needs to be applied. And I'll pay the little remaining of it. That's fine. You know what I mean? If you want me to pay the little remaining of it, I'll go ahead and do that. But that gift certificate was the chunk. That was the majority of it. Was paying it off. So anybody that's been on these newer ships, Icon, Utopia, and all that kind of stuff, you know how expensive it is. So you know what that big chunk probably consisted of. That's all I'm going to say. So the remaining was not, I could just go ahead and get that out the way. But if you want me to give me and I don't have that type of money just sitting around. Even if I did, I wasn't gonna pay additional money, because I done already gave you the money and you decide y'all want to take forever to process stuff. So I called back today. I get this guy this time. Last time I had a lady. This time I get a guy, and he's saying basically the same thing. You pay the money and they'll refund you once the gift certificates are applied and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, I also bought other stuff for it or whatever, like different excursions or just packages and stuff I put on there as well. And he's talking about, yeah, you'll get that as a refund and all this, but they try to make you spend more money. They try to do some crazy stuff, and I'm like, okay, so if I got to cancel this reservation, are you going to give me the gift certificates back in cash or whatever? And I mean, he was saying some stuff that didn't make any sense. So finally, I guess he realized that cruise is expensive, and I done spent additional stuff, buying stuff to do on that cruise and everything else. You know what I mean? Packages and stuff. They didn't want to lose me as a customer, so they got me to the resolutions immediately. But the thing is, took up my valuable time, and I had to get all this stuff sorted together and stuff, so that they can extend my date for them to put that thing on there or whatever. So it's utter trash. That's all I have to say about it. It's utter trash. I don't like it. And then they need to do something to change it. Like, if you don't want people to use gift certificates or gift cards with Royal and Celebrity, then stop the program. Don't make it so hard, like 7 to 10 business days. It's outrageous. And then they don't even get processed. It's horrible. They need to do something about this. Like I said, either get rid of it or update it. And then when they did that survey, I made sure they knew what I was saying. And when they send another survey, they did a survey over the phone. When they send another survey out, I'm going to say it again. And I might even say something to the Better Business Bureau or something like that. We need to go in on this. People that like their coin and they use these cards, they use AARP or other places that give you discounts and stuff like that. You need to say something, because this is ridiculous. Now, you shouldn't have to wait 7 to 10 days in order for your stuff to get processed onto your account. And why does it not include, like, if you want to buy drink packages or anything like that, you know what I mean? You should be able to pay with your gift certificates for anything that you want to buy on the ship, just like Carnival. Carnival, you can get anything. I'm telling you, they have the best. They need to model after them, or get rid of it. Period. And that's all I got to say about that.